Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, like this video and share it with someone because the information I'm about to share is going to be important to those who are interested. So if you want to know more about how to apply to nursing school and all other tips and information that I believe is very necessary, ensure you keep watching. Now, I don't know about any other profession, but I can speak for nurses specifically because I'm a registered nurse. We hear this statement all the time.
Oh, stop the crying because you know what you are getting into.
And a few students or a few nurses may say,
you know, and everyone knows what they're saying, so what you're talking about.
And people will make a statement like,
what do you mean by you don't know what you get yourself into, just jumping?
yeah, sometimes we go to school and we apply because mommy say, daddy say, friends say, you know, it might be a good idea, not really knowing the reality of the situation. And I think everybody has experienced something similar to this when you're going into a particular profession. Me, I just feel like I'm gonna give you guys all the information that you need so you know what you're walking into. I wish someone did this for me so that I would know what I was getting into 100%. I had an idea, but you know, there's a lot more, so let's get straight into it. Also, making a disclaimer here, information is ever changing, nothing is final. So the information I'm giving you is more current to this current time, but if you watch this video maybe 10 years later, it might not be the same. So if you're watching this in the future, you can go check out, you know, the newer videos. But for now, in the year of 2022, this is relevant. I'm a registered nurse. This is information that I am privy to or I've experienced myself, or I can look up on Google and find. So yeah, let's go. So the body that governs registered nursing and also practical nursing in Jamaica is the Nursing Council of Jamaica. Now I'll be focusing on registered nursing because
I'm a registered nurse.
and it is my, of course, first and foremost, the body that governs nursing in Jamaica is the Nursing Council of Jamaica, and they only approve a few schools of nursing. One, the Caribbean School of Nursing, which I went to at the University of Technology Jamaica, Kingston and Montego Bay campus. You have the University of the West Indies School of Nursing, Kingston and Montego Bay campus. You have the Knox Community College School of Nursing. You have the Excelsior Community College, what we call EXCED, their nursing program. I say EXCED because, you know, it's a shortening for Excelsior. So they have the nursing program. Also, you have Northern Caribbean University's nursing program. You also have Brownstown Community College School of Nursing and also Sigma College of Nursing and Applied Sciences. Now, I got these names directly from the Nursing Council of Jamaica website. So if you know of anywhere else and you're saying, oh, you forgot here,
Check it, take it up with them, not me.
so I'm speaking about what they say is cool. I'm hot bad, like, no sir. Anyway, so all right, so in order for you to qualify to be in nursing school, you have to have 4 compulsory subjects and 1 additional subject. So of the 4, it must be mathematics, English language, biology, chemistry, or physics. So one other subject that you must have is amongst a list, and I'm going to read that list to you now. So accepted subjects are agricultural science, Caribbean history, economics, English literature or literatures in English, environmental science, food and nutrition and health, French or modern languages, geography, history, human and social biology, information technology or computer science or computer studies, integrated science, physical education, principles of accounts, principles of business or management of business, religious education, social studies or Caribbean studies or sociology, Spanish or modern languages. Now this is CSEC and CAPE. So if you have any of those listed before or listed on this photo, ensure that, you know, you do up your application, you're good to go. Now they also told you a list of subjects that they do not agree with and it's not accepted by them, and I will read them to you now. So unaccepted subjects include visual and performing arts, office procedures or office administration, electrical installing, building technology, technical drawing, physical education and sports, shorthand, typing and electrical document preparation and management, what we call EDPM, music and home economics. They do not approve of these subjects. So if you did 5 subjects in school and one of those subjects is year 1, you're gonna have to get an additional subject. Now, here is a tip that I don't know if anybody else tell you, but take it from me. Let's say you had an organization and you were looking for workers, right, or persons to train to put out in the world, and your minimum requirements were A, B, C, and D. But someone came in
with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Right? Now, you'd be more inclined to hire this person as opposed to someone with basic subjects or basic experience, because at the end of the day, you get a more well-rounded individual over here as opposed to someone that just barely made it. So what I would suggest, you do biology, chemistry, physics, math, English, any of those other subjects, and do them in CAPE and get a 1 or 2. This increases your chances of getting in, because believe me, nursing schools, every time the application open, collectively they decline like thousands of students, like everybody wants to be a nurse, everybody applies to nursing school. It is crazy, thousands. And I'm telling you, I know this firsthand because I've been in the system and I've been told before. So if you are in a nursing program right now, be grateful you are picked amongst the thousands, because believe me, a lot of people want to go in nursing school and there's limited space. I think each nursing school, depending on if it's at a university or community college, can have anywhere between 50 to 150 students or even more. It all depends. So make sure that you get good grades and try and get them up to CAPE. It increases your chances, because what they probably do, which I think makes sense, is you have CAPE. So the persons that have CAPE, they go to the top of the list, and those who meet the minimum requirements go to the bottom. Now, if 100 people do CAPE, do you get in if you have the minimum requirements? No. You may want to know how to apply to nursing school. Simple. Of the list of schools that I just named, go on Google, type them in, go on their websites and click apply. Most applications are online now, especially because of COVID. So go ahead and apply if you have the requirements. If not, work towards it. Applications, I know for UTech you can apply November, December, and I believe late applications or regular applications are in January, February. So check the website. I don't remember because I applied early, so I applied from like December or November, I don't remember, but down in that period of the year. So check it out for yourself. Information is free and it's there. I'm just giving you like a summary. So you went to school, you got the subjects, you applied, you got through. What next? Now, I'm not gonna get too much into the process of each university because I can only speak for the Caribbean School of Nursing program at UTech, so I won't get too deep into what happens after you get that acceptance letter. But on a broader scale, we can talk about uniforms. Now, every school has a different uniform. Some schools provide you with the uniform. Some schools, like mine, you get the name of the material, you get patterns, and you go to your dressmaker and get them made. So be prepared to get uniforms. Now, if you can afford to, get 5 uniforms. If you can't, at least have 3, so you can at least go 2 days without having to worry to, wash, like if you have 1 uniform or 2. If you can't afford to get more than 1, well, you have to do your thing. Every night you go in, wash your uniform, put it in front of the fan or the back of the fridge, get it dried. Now, in terms of uniform, well, I don't know if all, but most nursing schools wear a hat. This is provided by the school, and eventually you'll figure out that, hey, I can get a hat for myself. You don't have to look at everybody else's own, and you get a hat and you wear it. So yes, nurses do wear hats, but mostly in the government institutions, private, not so much. A part of your uniform, you will need a nurse's watch, which is one that pins here and the clock is actually facing downwards. Oh, I have one. Let me show you. All right, so this is the watch. Now you have many different designs up here, but here remains the same. So it's upside down here on my watch. But if I should like flip it upwards, you can see it's right side up. So I can just have it pinned here and read the time, or if I'm not able to touch it, which is the point of the watch, I can just look down and, you know, count my respirations and stuff. But my watch needs to clean, I need batteries, so like, don't judge me, guys. Anyway, as it comes to nails, no. For nursing schools, you're not allowed to have on acrylics, you're not allowed to have on nail polish that cracks, right? Nail extensions is a no-no because they do just carry bacteria. So if you're a girl that loves to have your long nails and your designs and stuff, it's a professional profession, so you will have rules, and they start from nursing school, and it's a lot. Another thing is your hair. No, I don't know if people realize it's become a part of my lifestyle, but majority of the times you see me, my hair is up. Even though, and it doesn't have to be like. On a serious note, guys. So when it comes onto your hair, it has to be up. So your hair cannot be touching your shoulders, and as much as my hair is barely touching my shoulders, this is an issue even in the professional working setting. As a registered nurse, I always have my hair up because it's just right there. But yes, if you braid your hair, if your hair is on, you have to pin it up. Why? Many reasons. Now, for most government essential workers, police, soldier, nurse, we can't put our hair on our shoulder. Now for nursing, I know there are many reasons. One in particular is it's a hazard. Your hair can get caught in things. Patients can grab your hair, especially if you're in a mental health organization. So to be on the safer side, just catch up your hair and keep it going. You knew what you signed up for, and if you never know, you know now. So just follow the rules, guys. Also, here's a tip. If you can't do without the nails, get press-ons, which is what I do. Get press-ons, put them on, work time, pop them off, work done, put them back on. Can still be a hot girl, you just have to take a longer route. Let's talk about shoes. Guys, let me tell you this. Shoes, very important, right? A good nurse always has on a pair of good shoes. Now, nursing shoes,
Ugly bad. Them ugly bad, right? Nursing shoes are extremely ugly. Wow.
Nursing shoes are extremely ugly, so I would strongly suggest that you just close your eyes and get something that's comfortable for you. Now, if you have a high instep, you can go to Nursemates. If you don't have a high instep, you can go to Nursemates, nursemates.com. It's an online website and they sell real good quality leather nursing shoes. If you can't, try Payless. Anywhere else, just ensure that the shoes is comfortable and a shoes that you can stand in for a very long time. If not, get some insoles. No, you might not be able to afford a Nursemates because none of them is under $10,000. But go on Google, see if you have anywhere in Jamaica that sells them. Try buy them online, they're cheaper. Try and fly out, or if you know anybody coming down, get the shoes. But trust me, you will not regret getting a good nursing shoes that supports the soles of your feet and your back.
Listen, you see that back? You won't need that back, okay? So get good shoes.
Now, everybody knows that when you go to university, you think about opportunities to earn while you're there, right? No, I'm just gonna tell you guys the truth. Nursing does not allow you to go on work and travel. Now, if you're not aware of work and travel, it's basically every summer, majority of nurses, not nursing students, university students sign up, go abroad, make some money and come back with good US dollars. Now, nurses are not able to do this because in the summers you have what is called practicum, which is where you go into the hospital and practice what you learned on real people. If you're gonna put this into perspective, you go practicum almost more than four times throughout your 4 years of nursing school. So basically it could be a 5 or 6 year program if you had an internship, but instead of extending the program, it's in the summer for 1 to 2 months. And we'll get more into all of that, but just take your mind off of work and travel from jewelry. Now, if you have a pair of hooped earrings, your finger should not be able to go, through it. Mine can't, so this is appropriate. Or knobs, it must be in the lower lobe. So I have 3 piercings, but it can only be in the lower one. This is for nursing school and also for the professional setting. You're allowed to wear a necklace, but no pendant. Rings are not allowed unless you are married. Yes, promise rings don't count. I guess sometimes they may allow the engagement ring. but only wedding rings, no school rings.
So if you're in school, tie bad, leave a string untied because they're not gonna allow it.
No bracelets. I would not recommend you have a wristwatch. Why? It's gonna get wet, and if you say it's waterproof, fine, but just think about all the bacteria and germs that could get trapped in it. So that's why we pin our watch on our clothes. Book list. No, I don't know about other schools, but UTech give you a book list, and I noticed that almost no one really paid book list any mind until we got to year 3 when we got deep into the nursing, and the teacher was like,
Oh, check your textbook.
Like textbook.
anyway, you don't necessarily have to buy the physical text unless you're a hand person. You like to have things physically in your hand, which is like me. But if you're not like that, then you have a lot of online copies that you can get. Here's a tip. Go to this website called pdfdrive.com. Everything free. Majority of the stuff is free, so you must can find a book there. If not, check a nursing student, check somebody in years above you, or if you know a nurse, you can ask them and they'll help you out, because majority of the times we don't get rid of our material because we do go back to them for reference. Stationery. I don't have to tell you to get your book, your pencil, whatever. Maybe you don't need folder leaf. It depends on how you want to take notes. Nobody cares in university. You could have come to school with a laptop every day and type. Nobody cares. No, ensure you have a lot of black pens, because when you go to practicum or overall, you write with black ink because it stays longer than blue and any other color. So in the government institutions, straight black ink. So might as well start from now, get black pens.
So pardon me for looking down, but the brain is young, but it's aging.
So I have a list of some basic nursing tools that you'll need. So one is your stethoscope, which I had here. Truth be told, I have all of these, but I'm gonna have to dig up for them because where I work, they provide all of the supplies, so you don't have to come with them yourself. Back to my list. So you need your stethoscope, your sphygma manometer, which is a manual blood pressure machine, because before you can go digital, you must know how to use it manually. And second of all, please guys, try your best. If you can afford to buy it, use the money and buy it. Have your own tools, because it can be annoying to constantly be bugging your classmates. So if you can, get your own tools, like yeah, I have them and I'm not using the manual ones, but maybe I could pass it down to another nursing student. Maybe one day or 1 month at the hospital, the digital one's not working and I can travel with my own manual one. Come on guys, you know. So also you need a thermometer, the old time one where you have to shake back down the fluid. Now you have ones with mercury and you have ones with alcohol. Do not buy the ones with mercury because mercury is poisonous. If you accidentally drop it, which will happen, it will break, and you don't want. If you have ever seen mercury, try and take it up. Don't try and take it up, but you can't just take it up, so it will literally move away from you. Like, go on YouTube or Google and find out. So you use the ones with alcohol. Pen light. So in neurological observations, you will need to use your pen light and look at a patient's pupils. Suppose you're looking in the throat to see if the nasogastric tube coil up in the throat instead of going down into the stomach. Like, you can use your pen light for so many things, so ensure you have a pen light, which is basically a light that looks like a pen, so you click it and it shines a light. You'll also need a blood pressure machine, an automatic one. You don't have to get it, but when you have your exams, which I will get into another video, you're going to definitely need it. A pulse oximeter, which basically measures the pulse, how fast your heart is beating, your heart rate, and also the amount of oxygen that is dispersed in your body. Pulse oxygen meter, right? You will need a nursing scissors. Instead of the tip of the scissors being we call it sharp, it's kind of blunt. It's safe to put against the skin and cut, so it's called a nursing scissors. I'll attach a picture of all the things I listed here, as you would have seen already. So you have done everything. You've gotten all your uniforms, you've gotten your tools, and it's your first day of university. What to expect? So I'm gonna give you a broad idea of what to expect, and in the next week's video I will get more detailed in each year by year, semester by semester, what you will need, what will change, and it varies amongst nursing schools, but I'm gonna give you a broad idea based on my own personal experience. So what to expect? First of all, Everybody in your class will not be the same age as you. You have young and old that goes to nursing school, so don't be surprised by that. Also, everybody will have a different educational background. Everybody else will have a different lifestyle from you. Keep your head on your body and do what you need to do, because you know you came here for this degree, okay? This
BSc capital N, okay?
all right, so basically you're gonna find people from all walks of life. Second of all, expect lots of homework,
Lots and lots of group work. Listen,
I hated group work. Listen, university kill. Now, I don't think it's just nursing. I think it's university overall. Group work to kill. Now, in courses, you're gonna get like workbooks. Listen, it is intense, guys. Okay, a nursing degree is intense. Ever heard the term read for your degree? Well, on top of the practical aspect, you're going to have to read, because think about it this way: it is life or death, no in between, okay? And you're talking about dealing with a living person, so you need to read. Also, apply yourself. Nothing good not come easy. Second of all, nobody's gonna spoon feed you in university. Nobody cares. Your teachers don't really care, but guess what? Attendance, your credits, your hours matters in nursing degree, because you cannot get that degree unless you've completed all the hours, all the classroom time, all of that's like you can seriously fail. Okay guys, and failure is just an option, because in nursing school, if you fail a module, even if it's not a nursing module, even if it's a university module like college maths, you cannot progress to the next year. And that is now official amongst all nursing schools, because nursing council insists on this rule. You have to pass everything. So you know, you have persons in university who be like, oh,
yeah, man, I feel this enough time, whatever, and I got through.
grace of God in nursing go with you, because that does not happen anymore. Used to, but that has been cut out. Also, be enough and curious. And when I say enough and curious, you're going to want to know everything. Ask questions. Nothing is wrong. Listen, I had classmates that asked questions that probably persons who are actually reading or know it would be like, stupid question, but at the end of the day, the teacher answered the question and that person got what they needed. So here what? Ask questions. Be enough. If you go in practicum in the summer and you're at the hospital and you see them draw the curtain, you have all authorization. Go around there, find out what's going on. Don't miss out, because that's how you learn. There's going to be a lot of things that you learn in the classroom that you won't learn at the hospital, and there'll be things at the hospital that you will never learn in the classroom. So apply yourself everywhere you go, okay guys? It's hard work, okay? Nursing is hard, so get your head in the game, okay guys? So this is episode 1 of the nursing school series, and it's just not about nursing school. We're gonna talk about like being an actual registered nurse at the end of the series, so stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next week. Bye.